she woke up and she called me on Messenger, and she showed her face, and I was surprised because she had just woken up and her hair was disheveled, and still, she showed up and I saw her face, and you know what? Like no makeup, no nothing, and she told me that it takes a lot of humility to show up, and so that day, I think it was last week, she taught me that if you want to make money and if you want to have an impact, you have to show up. Like, don't judge yourself. Don't judge the way you look or the way you sound. Just show up and show to people that you actually care. You care enough to show up. Using your smartphone and your YouTube channel. And I think that that's very important. It's something I learned from a spiritual teacher. He said something very interesting. He says, "The money will show up when you show up. The money will show up when you show up." And so, it doesn't have to be showing up in person. Like I used to teach at college and I was paid good money, like $80 an hour, which is pretty good. But these days it's easier than ever because you can show up in a live stream like what I'm doing right now. And, when people see you, they hear you, they actually develop a connection to you and they feel that they can trust you. And they feel that, this person actually has the courage and makes the effort to show up in a YouTube live stream, and I can watch this person. She can actually talk about what she knows. She shares her knowledge, and she can teach you some useful stuff. And so it's really not difficult to show up and make money, but you have to show up. Now, these days you hear a lot of people talk about faceless YouTube channel and even voiceless, because you can use an AI avatar, you can use an AI voice, and that's fine. I'm not judging against those people, but I think that to succeed in business or in any important project in life, whether it's a social venture, whether it's a nonprofit, at some point you have to ask yourself, like, why am I not showing up in a live stream now that it's available to anyone who has a smartphone? Why am I not live streaming on YouTube? Is it because I'm judging myself because I don't think I sound good? Is it because I don't think I look good? Is it because I don't think my clothes are good enough? I mean, I think that the moment you stop judging yourself and you just go on a live stream like what I'm doing right now, and I have to thank my friend, like she made me realize that, hey, you just have to show up and start talking to people. I think the minute that you overcome that ego, that mental limitation that you have in your mind, that's when you're going to begin to, that's when you're going to begin to have fun in life, and you can connect to people because they feel that they can trust you. So, you know, it's something that I feel, especially women. I think that women, obviously, women look better than I do. They sound better than most men. So I think that it's a weapon that women have. Their voice, their face, their personality. I think that women entrepreneurs should definitely go online, because nowadays you can do so on YouTube for free. And YouTube live streaming became available only in 2011, meaning that before 2011, if you wanted to live stream like this, you would need to have like a TV station that normally would cost you like $20 million. So every time you think about YouTube live streaming, think about a tool that would have cost you $20 million to have. And nowadays, everyone has a YouTube channel for free, and you can live stream from your phone. I mean, all over the world, there's about like 5.22 billion smartphone users. So can you imagine the number of people who can actually use their phones and start talking to people? And like I said, the most important thing when you're live streaming is that people see your face and they hear your voice, they feel your emotions, and it's much more likely that they will connect to you, and therefore they can buy something from you. But it's just that you have to overcome this mental barrier that says, I'm not good enough, or I don't sound good, I don't look good. Forget about that. Your customers really don't care about that. What they care about is whether you care. If you care about your customers, your investors, any stakeholder, if you care, you have to show up. If you don't show up and your competition shows up in a live stream like this, well, they're going to beat you to it. And yet it's so easy to just pull out your smartphone and just start talking to people. Oh, of course, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes myself, even though I have a lot of experience teaching. But don't judge yourself. Just show up, and the money eventually will show up.